Miley Cyrus and Patrick Schwarzenegger just can't seem to stay away from each other.
Okay, ready? Just count down.
Miley Cyrus and Patrick Schwarzenegger just can't seem to stay away from each other. First it was the University of Southern California football game Thursday night, then it was a casual dinner date Friday. Now the twosome enjoyed another night out at the Nice Guy in West Hollywood Saturday evening. While the pair has yet to publicly declare their relationship status, those closest to the We Can't Stop singer and the college student just can't help but notice how happy the two are. What started as a casual friendship appears to be turning into something so much more. Schwarzenegger would mark the first significant relationship for Cyrus since splitting from Liam Hemsworth. Bill Cosby has been accused of rape allegations after Barbara Bowman has come forth with her story of the iconic star. Bowman claims she was drugged, then raped, though she said she never saw the drugs. Quote, "I woke up out of a very confused state, not in my clothes," end close quote. She said she knew her body had been touched without her permission, and this occurred several times in the course of their contact. Cosby told her she had been drunk. Bowman was 17 and an aspiring actress when she met Cosby in 1985. She considered him to be her mentor and said the abuse began after she turned 18. Since 2005, a handful of women have made the claim. Cosby has reportedly said the allegations are untrue. Every bride wants her wedding day to be perfect, and Solange Knowles very nearly was. The singer-songwriter and DJ had the time of her life when she said "I do" to Alan Ferguson in New Orleans on November 16th, despite a minor and very brief case of hives. Knowles joked about the rash on Instagram the next day in a caption accompanying video of her doing a choreographed dance routine with her song Jules. Although Jennifer Lawrence has been known to flaunt some of her inviolable curves on previous red carpets, she opted to go a different route for the Los Angeles premiere of The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1, and it was perfect. Lawrence stunned in a shorter version of a sleeveless white Christian Dior Fall 2014 couture gown, was painted with that just high enough to show off her gold strappy heels. The dress was form-fitting around her upper body to accentuate her fit figure, and then flared out at the hips, giving her gown the ultimate princess touch. That's all I have for entertainment news this week. Let's send it over to Kelsey and Chris, who are joined by Jillian, with a much-needed How to Do This segment before the holiday season begins.
All right, I'm getting the joke. I don't wrap presents and I don't do it well. I get it. I get it.
It's not that you don't do it. It is the part that you don't do it well.
It is the part that you don't do
Actually, no. Chris's
But
mom
it's
wrapped his
everyone.
presents for him last year, so he actually doesn't do it at all.
All right, yeah,
Jillian is
fine, I'll
going
make it
to
public.
help
Yeah, my
you.
mother wraps my presents because I'm gonna be honest, it's just just not worth it because I can't do it.
That's okay. Jillian's here to help you.
We
so
are
you
here
can become
to
a big
help.
kid.
We're going to turn you into a regular Christmas elf, Chris.
Like Mr. Christmas himself here.
Like, yeah, my lovely assistant.
Van
all right.
don't got nothing on me.
So what I did already was measure out the size of the paper. You want a little extra just in case. It's better to have too much and cut it off a little bit than to have not enough and have to like tape a little bit on. It says you get like a quilt thing going on. Now, this is the part where most people have problems.
Yep.
Is the
I definitely used to have
Yep.
problems with that.
All right.
Before I wrapped all my dad's, I struggled.
All right, it's really simple. It's gonna look like this. You just fold it over, and then you run your fingers to the side, so it makes a little triangle. Do it on both sides.
See, now this looks so simple, but I know
It
I'm
looks
going to
so
do this.
simple.
Exactly.
That's, I know I'm going to get to that point and it's just gonna be a train wreck.
And then you make another triangle. If you can tell squares from triangles, you can wrap a present.
Well, geometry is a bit of a struggle in middle school, so.
Right. And then, so you end up looking like this. You fold it down once in on itself, so you have a flat edge, and then you just bring it up.
Here, I'll get you some tape there, Jillian.
There's also a part of me that I look
you.
at.
This is hard.
I always go from the time perspective of this looks like a little time consuming. We need to do several. I go from the quick economical standpoint.
What? Christmas bags.
Well, those come in handy, but I mean,
But
when
it's
I
always
actually
nice
wrap.
to wrap a present.
No, I do wrap it, but I also look at, you're just gonna rip it off anyways.
See, I have a little too much on the end. I'm going to trim it up a bit.
Chris won't love his children, apparently. Not enough
I
to stay
will
up at night for
love
them.
my children. My goodness, James, you took it to a whole new level.
All right, well, while Jillian's doing that, our Christmas elf James here and he has some presents that he's done himself. They are beautiful, I have to say.
I couldn't even rip that
I'm-
wrapping paper. It's just too nice, James.
I'm incredibly
Chris,
impressed. I
I'll give
wouldn't.
you the honor. You can unwrap this gift.
I can't.
want
Look how,
to.
oh my
It's
God, just-
beautiful.
let's get a nice little zoom on this. I mean, look how nice this is. Look at this quality paper. I mean, we're not talking about just dollar store brand. I mean, you can feel it.
Hi.
Looks
What's
gold.
wrong with the dollar store?
Oh, absolutely nothing. I'll have no hesitation ripping that, and I'll appreciate that it's wrapped. But this just looks like
It looks golden.
it looks like
It's
one of
too
those
nice to
decorations
use
you put under the
almost.
tree. Like, here's a present, but that's not really a present.
I'll
Just here
admit
for
to you guys,
decoration.
it's only the paper. If it was regular old paper, it looked like any other present. So if you want really pretty presents, you got to splurge on the paper.
All right, so box is done. Now we get to the fun part, which is this ribbon stuff that I have done here earlier. So what we're going to do is pick a nice festive ribbon,
I think the red really will accent the
Make
green
sure
and
the red
whiteness.
contrasting colors and all of that.
Yes.
Okay.
And red really
I
just
do
grabs the eye.
struggle
Look
with
at
this
James
part.
here.
This is my favorite part of wrapping presents. Lay it down in the middle, flip the box.
Look at Jillian, all fancy.
And I don't even know how to make bows, so this is something she's teaching me too.
How did you make those?
Store-bought. They're in the back there.
But you know how to
See,
do
now
the ribbon
that
part.
I can do.
This is the fun part. All right, so this. Oops.
There we go.
Hopefully it's nothing breakable.
It's nothing. It's nothing breakable. We should be all right.
No, it's air.
Yeah, the very breakable demo
That
box.
is delicate, though. You never know, James.
All right, now, may I borrow somebody's finger?
Chris,
Christmas elf.
You get in
Christmas.
this.
See, we're making a Christmas elf out of you yet. All right. Move your finger. All right, now you just tie a regular bow like you're tying your shoelaces. And I'm just going to do a really simple one. You do make these loops really big, all right, because you're not going to leave it as a bow. And then we double knot it so it doesn't come undone. And also to infuriate your nieces and nephews when they try to get the ribbon off. All right. Now, here comes the fun part.
Oh, you even
Little bit of
curl
room,
them and
please.
everything.
Whoa, here it goes.
Wow, I'm impressed, Jillian. I don't go this far.
It just
Now,
gives it that.
is that as simple as you just basically run the scissor right
Yes,
up the
you
side and it
put-
just curls itself?
There's the shiny side and there's the flat side. You put the flat side to the scissors and put your thumb kind of on the flat side of the scissors. Don't put it on the actual edge, and make sure it doesn't do that. And then you just zip it down the line.
Oh,
Nice.
and that just curls it. Okay.
And it just curls it and makes a cute little festive bow in case you don't have. And that's why you don't do it. And you will get that one that just doesn't want to curl.
That's awesome, Jillian, and I think this was a much needed lesson for
wait,
Chris here.
wait. I can do
go.
this part.
Oh, Chris can do that much.
You have to take the sticky
Idiot.
part
Well,
off.
see, now I didn't want to ruin it for James. He might want that one. But yeah, you take the sticky part off and you just plop it on. Wait, here we go.
Chris, you're a genius.
And
All right, you ready?
plus this.
Put it
No,
on
you
the,
put it on the
bow.
ribbon there, Chris.
Awesome.
And then it gives it
Look
a
at
nice
that.
little extra touch.
All right. That was great. Thank you, Jillian. Hopefully this helps some of our viewers at home. That's all we have for this week of Daybreak. Make sure you join us for our final episode of this semester. It'll be our senior show. Don't miss it.
Everyone have a happy, safe, and relaxing Thanksgiving break now. Don't forget to watch some football. Have some turkey, some stuffing, cranberry sauce. What must I make? Mashed potatoes.
You can't forget the pumpkin.
Have a
Oh
good
my
week,
gosh, I
Point
forgot
Park.
the pumpkin pie. Just have a great break, Point Park.